Hello, my name is Clem, and today we're going to be carrying on with Euphoria. I don't know what to call it. Normally I'd be like Euphoria season 1, episode 7, da 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 da. But this isn't season 1 and it's not season 2. It's like a weird sort of hybrid in between thing that they filmed. I guess from what I gather, these 2 episodes focus entirely on Jules' perspective and Rue's perspective on what happened in season 1. So I'm very interested because even though, there was a lot of other good storylines, I'd be lying if I said the Jules and Rue storyline wasn't sort of one of the ones I was most interested in. There was a few other ones though. I want to know about Nate and Maddie and Tyler, but this is very interesting to me as well. So I'm interested. I especially want to know more about Jules. I need to hear what on earth is going on in Jules' head because it seems like she's just hurting Rue. That's how it feels to me as I watch. But I'd love to know like her reasoning. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Get yourself comfy. Get yourself cozy. Let's get straight into it. Oh wow, we're even carrying on with the same song and everything. Literally picking up where we left off. Is that like, once again, Rue sees Jules, the sun starts shining? Ah, is this like a dream? Is this like what would have happened had Rue got on the train in the end of the last episode? Like, last episode of season 1? Oh, look at these two. Oh, they're cute. They're cute. I like these two. I don't like these two because they're not compatible, but I like them because they're cute.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, you're good. You're good. You relax, Jules. Relax. What's she got going on? What's she doing? What's she doing? What is it that she can't mess up?
You want me to walk you to school? I think I want to listen to music and clear my head.
So Jules is in school. So is this like a time skip of like what would have happened had Rue got on the train? Like had they ran away, they would have been like in school and Rue would have been
Go.
a supportive girlfriend, I guess. So I know that's Hunter Schafer's art on the wall there. I know she's an artist. I know that's her real art style because I've seen a lot of her like portraits. Hey Rue! This is all Rue wants. She just wants Jules to be like brushing her teeth in her bathroom at 5 a.m. getting ready to go out. I mean, it's not 5 a.m. clearly.
Whatever happens to me, I'm proud of you.
Where's she going though? Whenever Jules is around, Rue sees sun. Oh, this is like hurting me. The life these two could have. Rue would have just got on the bloody train. Hunter and Zendaya have so much chemistry as well. It's what makes it even harder to not root for these two.
Can you believe it? It's everything I dreamed of.
Yeah, this is like a what would have happened, right?
I love you.
Is the whole episode just going to be like a what would have happened? Because that would be cool. That would be really cool. Supportive girlfriend shift over, Rue. What are you going to do with your day? Oh? Ah. Rue, no way. Even in her dream sequence, I mean, I'm assuming this is from Rue's perspective, and even in her own dream, she's just using. As soon as Jules leaves, she just goes and starts crushing pills and snorting them up. It's crazy that even in her own dream, Jules is like this, I guess, she's successful and she's going to college, and Rue, even in her own dream, has no ambition or anything. She's just supporting Jules and then snorting up. Oh, she's got the hoodie on. I feel so bad. I was making jokes about that hoodie, but now I'm like, oh, getting pancakes. It's like Rue had more than pancakes. She had a bagel.
Oh, golly, I know you don't believe me, but I'm
It's a
doing
proper
really good.
American dish, that. Pancakes, bacon, syrup, bananas.
I'm like happy and healthy, and I'm not like looking to anybody else for that happiness, you know?
Yeah.
Jules,
Oh, Ali was right, I guess,
way
right?
too much of my emotional well-being in her hands, you know?
Well, at least she's able to acknowledge it now. At least she accepts
The way I
it.
was making plans for the rest of our life, and
that was so lame, right? I would never do that.
I look back on that, I was like,
Lame.
why the fuck
How
did
long,
that?
how long is
Crazy.
this since that happened? She's saying I look back as if it's been years, but
I guess I just like made her the point.
I mean, she's saying the right things. She's clearly reflected on this correctly.
The point is your sobriety.
Yeah, that too.
And like finding an emotional balance, you know?
Yeah.
You just said you found an amazing balance.
I
thought she meant about the Jules and the drugs
have-
and the being
I mean,
sober
but
thing.
I'm not perfect, you know, so I'm sane.
Which is good.
I'm saner. I'm making
Saner. Went from I'm sane to I'm saner.
You're high.
Yeah. This guy, he can clearly read you, Rue.
like you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Why does she even bother trying to lie to him?
That's what like I don't understand about the world. Like there is tons of people who, you know, drink and do drugs, and sometimes their life is good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the chemicals in your brain. Some people get addicted. Some people can just do it for fun forever. Just never even come close to being an addict.
I'm just so I'm a little bit of weight and
Yeah.
Taking some pills that were prescribed to me.
Sure, sure.
I'm not saying you're a paragon of mental health. You've got your issues. What I'm saying is sobriety is your greatest weapon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't sound convinced, Rue.
Ollie, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You can tell him that you've been using? Because I think he knows.
You're not gonna report me to the state or something.
I'm not a guidance counselor.
He's just a
Just
dude.
a crackhead who's trying to do a little good on turkey.
I mean, I wasn't going to call you that, but
Say it.
I don't want to.
say it. What is it? Don't be shy, Rue. Get your thoughts out.
When I'm clean, you know, but I don't just think about relapsing. It's darker than that. To tell you the truth, drugs are probably the only reason I haven't killed myself.
Didn't expect her to go there. But I guess they did address that in season 1, right? From a young age, she was already sort
Now
of
we're talking.
feeling like she didn't want to be here.
Now you're being honest. Because this whole bullshit about being a functioning drug addict,
Just not true.
that ain't true. That's a lie.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Hey, whatever, man. Whatever, man.
Whatever, man.
I've lived a whole motherfucking life to get to this diner to sit across from your arrogant ass so that you ever whatever me.
Yeah.
Guess what? New rule. No more wasting my motherfucking time. You want to use, but the least you can do is be honest. Own that shit.
Yeah, this is exactly what Rue needs to hear. He's saying exactly what she needs to hear, finally. Like, no more, like, being soft.
Why'd you
She
relapse?
needs someone to, like, tell her the truth.
What's on my mind from racing?
Racing about what?
Everything.
Hey, get specific.
But she relapsed, like, multiple times in season 1. So, like, which one is he even talking about? Because she relapsed before the whole train thing with Jules. But I guess I know they said it was, like, 3 months she'd been sober, right? Or 3 weeks.
Why didn't you call me?
Honestly, I wasn't really trying not to relapse.
Sad, but honest.
Where'd you get the drugs?
He's going through all the questions here.
Some pills for emergency purposes.
She kept them in her sock.
So you never stood a chance.
Nope.
Do you have any more on you? Any more emergency pills in your sock right now? So she's just doing them in the bathroom, right? So I guess she does.
I fucked up.
You don't want to get clean? Yeah, of course it's fucked up. You're not a drug addict because you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit because you're a drug addict. You follow?
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
You, Rue, came out of the womb a beautiful baby girl.
Yeah.
Who, unbeknownst to her, had a couple of wires crossed. So when you try drugs for the first time,
The wire's like zapped.
and it isn't a question of willpower, it's not about how strong you are. You've been fighting a losing game since the first day you got high. That is the disease of addiction.
Powerful stuff.
And you got it. Why? Look at the draw.
Yeah, that's true.
No one in the world sees it as a disease.
Yeah. So many people see it as like selfish. They see it as like a choice.
They see you as destructive.
Yeah, like, oh, just get clean. But it's not that simple, is it?
But luckily, you aren't the only person on planet Earth who has this disease. There happens to be people like me who understand that you aren't all that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Rue is a good kid. She is a good kid.
Eating pancakes on Christmas Eve.
Oh, is it Christmas Eve? So season 1 was set around Halloween, right? So I guess it's been like October, November, December. Guess like maybe like 2 months, 6 weeks, sort of.
I was clean for 7 years.
How do you relapse after 12,
12
years?
years.
You forget how bad it is.
If you start thinking again, you can just try it once.
Did you relapse for?
Year and a half.
Wow. I don't think it'll be that long.
I thought you were gonna say like a day or something.
Nah. Once you get back in that cycle, it's inescapable.
Gets a hold on you.
12 years, Martin. You ain't ever getting that far again.
Martin.
Wait, Martin?
His name's Martin. It's
Martin
him,
is me.
obviously. Rue. He's Martin.
Your name is Martin?
Well, it used to be.
What?
Before I converted
To what?
to Islam.
Ali, I'm super fucking confused right now.
What am I,
Yeah.
your first black friend?
Oh, man.
You just don't. You don't look like a Martin.
He doesn't look like a Martin.
I didn't think so either.
No. What's the hard
It's
part?
step 2. Came
Giving it
to
up.
believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity.
So she's not a religious person.
Oh, okay. All right. I see. Now I get it.
He looks like he's heard it all before. I love
You
it.
don't believe there's a power on Earth greater than Rue.
That's not true.
That could have been a great name for the episode.
I think there's tons of shit that is of greater power than me.
Love, obviously, would wait how to acting about Jules.
The ocean. I would say any song by Otis Redding is of greater power than me.
It doesn't even make any sense.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Music is powerful, Martin. Don't be like that.
Ali, I don't believe in God.
Yeah, that's...
Guess what? God doesn't give a fuck if you believe in him. He believes in If God didn't believe in you, you wouldn't even still be breathing.
So you're saying the reason my dad died is because God didn't believe in him?
Ooh, that's
That's not what I was
You
saying.
know, because every time someone survives like a mass shooting or some terrible fucking earthquake,
oh, this is good, man.
God saved me for a reason.
This is a good dialogue.
Why does your life have a purpose and my dad's doesn't? I could argue that my dad's purpose was to raise me and my
To
sister.
be a dad. Yeah. Now he's not here.
That was his purpose, I think.
I'm really interested to see how he's gonna counter this.
Listen,
Ali, if you're about to tell me that he died for a reason or, you know, whatever, I will literally walk the fuck out. He died because he died. That's it. The same stupid reason I came out of the womb with a couple wires crossed.
Just a roll of a dice. Sometimes it's just the way things are. It's just you can't fight it. You are who you are.
I don't know all the answers,
Ali, I thought you'd have a better argument than that.
but I do know that at any given point that we're unable to see and comprehend the overall arc of human life.
Yeah.
No person can see it.
True. No one knows like the entire process. What happens after you die? What happens before you're born? No one will ever know.
To sit in this motherfucking diner to have a conversation about whether or not you want to stay clean from drugs.
Yeah, yeah. Rue always looks like she's about to start crying. I always expect
Why
tears
is
to
one
fall down her
person's purpose
face.
greater than another's? Why are you, Rue Bennett, sitting here when other 17-year-olds who are better, who are kinder, who are more respectful than you, aren't sitting here? I don't know.
Yeah, none of us know. It's a mystery.
There's so many revolutions that everybody's a revolutionary. The rich, the poor, the right, the left.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
I tell you, I'd never thought I'd see so many revolutions in my entire life.
Yeah.
The revolutions are fought and won so damn fast that the people don't even have time to implement change because, haven't you heard, huh? There's a new revolution.
Yeah. Turn a corner, new revolution.
The Nike store the other day, and I look up on the wall and I see in 20-foot letters these words, "Our people matter." I'm like,
Nice,
man,
nice.
this feels good.
Yeah, yeah. Use code BLM for 50% off.
And I look at the price tag and it says $139.99.
Ooh, suddenly you don't matter.
I thought Nike loved me, appreciated me in my life. What happened here?
Yeah, pretty quickly it goes out the window, right?
And I thought, fuck you, Nike.
Yeah,
You don't give a fuck about anything or anyone.
yeah.
If Nirvana was still the most popular band in America, they'd be out here saying depression matters because that's what will move sneakers.
Yeah, they'll say anything to move the dollar. Corporate greed.
Because a true revolution
Yeah,
has no allies. It's just that simple. A
Yeah.
true revolution
Takes decades.
is at its core
Takes sacrifice.
spiritual. You have to create a new God, but it is imperative that you believe in something greater than yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
And it can't be the ocean or your favorite song, and it can't be the movement or
Yeah.
the people or the word.
Has to be something bigger.
Because everything else in your life will fail you, including yourself. You hear me?
She zoned out.
That's where you are.
Oh, I thought she was like staring into space.
And the addict in you is trying to sell you on the same shit that got you sick in the first place.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
you keep going the way you're going,
You're just gonna fall further and further.
until you cave in and die. Your only hope is a revolution. But you gotta see it through.
Yeah.
You can't half-ass this shit.
You can't just jump to something new. You can't use something new. You can't just like find a new Jules and be like, oh, this is my purpose now. This is my motivation for staying sober. You have to find it within something that will stay.
One day you might succeed.
Yeah, man, I believe in Rue. I think she can do it. I think she can get it done.
I don't underestimate anyone.
No.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah? Aw.
Be right back.
That was a good speech. He said everything that she needed to hear just there. I just hope she'll actually like take the advice and actually put it into practice, put it into play, I guess in season 2, you know? That was heavy stuff. That was such good dialogue as well. There were no going back and forth. And like, oh man, that was good. That was really, really good. She's listening to music now. Jules, oh, I miss you. Oh my, me in 20 years. What's this? She sent her a song and, oh, Jules, what's wrong with you? Leave this girl alone. You're destroying her feelings. Imagine she's got that whole speech from Ali. You pick up the phone and it's a text from Jules. She's gonna think Jules is her god again. I want to hear these lyrics. Put your imprint on in my bed. Oh my gosh, Jules, why are you sending her love songs? Who's he calling? He looks relax.
Oh, hey.
No, he's happy.
I didn't know you were gonna pick up.
Aw.
Not trying to guilt trip you up.
Christmas Eve, right? Is he looking for somewhere to go for Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Ali.
Tell her Merry Christmas for me.
Yeah? So is this
I love her.
is this the daughters?
I'm not trying to talk to her through you, Imani.
Ooh. So is it like a case of one of the sisters will talk to him, the other one won't? That's sad, but I get it. Because who knows what he did when he was still an addict, right?
I'm just getting pancakes with a kid I sponsor.
Christmas Eve. I hope we get a bit more about his backstory then. I want to know, like, what he did to make his family not want to see him, I guess.
Rashad? Who's this? It's Papo.
Is this another kid?
Wait, say it again.
How many kids does he have?
What a voice he has on there, right?
That's sad. Well, it's cute. But it's sad because, you know, it's like a lot of, like, that's why they, as close as they'll let him get to the family. They don't want him to get too close in case he relapses.
Merry Christmas, Imani.
That's sad. But I'm glad he got the chance to speak to them. They're having a slouch off.
Ollie, what am I supposed to do about Jules?
Kidding. Leave her, never speak to her again, get over her.
It's Marsha.
She should tell him that Jules just texted her a love song, basically.
Yes,
How long you been clean?
17 years.
That's beautiful.
But I said with a lot of pride.
And you should. It's a beautiful thing.
What would happen if you thought about dating in the early stages
Look
of
at her in
you
the
trying to
background.
get clean?
As soon as he said
You
that,
want
she
to
was
know
like,
if I was interested in dating or if I was interested in getting clean.
they couldn't coexist.
I had to not be in a relationship so that I could focus on my sobriety. Didn't have enough energy for both of those.
Yeah.
Everything that's good to you ain't always good for you.
That's a good line.
When I was a little girl growing up, my grandma used to always have this saying,
Go on. What's the saying?
baby, trouble don't last always.
Is that the name of the episode? I think it is.
If you want to make a change, that's up to you.
Rue don't want to be there, man. she doesn't want to hear what they're saying, but deep down in her stomach, she knows it's true.
That's the truth right there.
Again, I thought she was about to start crying. I don't know if it's like, I need to watch more Zendaya movies. Maybe this is how her eyes just always look.
You know,
Yeah.
it's funny when I think about it. I still blame Jules for all this shit.
I mean, kind of, but not really.
Because
She left.
I was like gonna stay clean.
But you can't put that on one person.
And for the most part, I was pretty happy. And fucking Jules.
Came along with a goofy smile and her long limbs.
You were saving her,
Yeah.
even though you just said you were going to stay clean. And that relapsing was Jules' fault.
He's good, man. He's so quick.
Ollie, you don't know what she did to me.
She's still doing it to her, really. Still sending her texts and sending her love songs and
She cheated on me.
cheating on her.
She literally cheated on me.
I didn't know that.
Exactly.
Does she know that?
You were in a relationship.
Did Jules ever say that they were in a relationship, though? I had this question all through season 1.
When did it shift?
The night of the carnival, she came over and we like kissed a bunch.
When did it become a relationship?
She told you that night.
Oh, man.
It became a relationship that night.
Yeah.
No, bro.
We talked about being together.
It's not how it works.
That's so weird.
What?
How would we talk about it?
To avoid situations like this.
I mean, we said I love you
Yeah.
a lot.
I say I love you to my barber.
Yeah, but you don't make out with your barber.
Even if I did, my barber might assume it was just a casual thing.
Yeah.
We talked about getting
Matching
Matching
tattoos. Oh,
tattoos.
shut up, bro.
Did you?
no, but we
Oh, so that didn't actually happen then. Right, so Rue is an unreliable narrator. So that makes the whole of season 1 a bit shaky then. Like, what actually happened and what didn't happen?
I loved her. I trusted her.
Yeah.
And
she-
when I look back at it, you know, just
She broke your heart.
she lied to me.
When you look back at it, it's been like 6 weeks,
Like
right?
the whole thing at the train station, her trying to get me to run away with her, kind of fucked up and selfish.
Fair.
I didn't think she was actually gonna go.
So how long has she been gone? I don't understand. Like, again, Rue's talking like it's been like 10 years. She's reflecting upon the situation,
Just kind of set something off in my head, you know.
which is fair. That whole thing was a bit messed up. She was like, oh, it's fine, we'll get medication there. Like, no, that's not how it works.
And Jules talking about how we're gonna live together when she goes off to college and sleep in the same bed and be together forever.
So has Jules just moved away? Like, is she never coming back? Like, is she not coming back for school?
Met another girl.
I mean, again, that whole Anna thing was just really bad. Bad on so many levels. Why are you telling this to a girl that's got feelings for you?
It's not even the lies that hurt, you know? It's the fact that you're never really emotionally prepared for someone to leave you.
Yeah, but that applies, I guess, in every scenario.
Maybe this is the universe's punishment for me being a piece of shit my entire life.
Yeah?
Stealing from my mom, hitting her in the face. I've hit my mom in the face.
Through her addiction. That is, heavy stuff, man.
I picked up a piece of glass, and I pointed at my mom, and I threatened to kill her.
Oh.
Maybe I deserve to get my ass left at a train station at 1 a.m., you know?
Okay. That's an interesting perspective.
Drugs change who you are as a person.
Yeah.
It's still unforgivable.
No, it's not.
Yeah, she forgave her. She forgives.
Come on.
If I actually believed that what you did was unforgivable, I wouldn't be sitting here. Because what I've done in my life,
Yeah, what's he done? They keep sort of like teasing that he's done some crazy stuff.
I said it before, I'll say it
Go
again.
on.
You're playing pool with Minnesota Fats.
What does that even mean?
But the more you believe that, the sicker it makes you. Because every time you do something unforgivable, you think, why change? I'm just a piece of shit.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Forgiveness is the key to change. We're too busy running around judging everybody's intentions and motivations as if we have some insight into the human soul. You know, you did this, so that must mean you're that. Just give me a break.
Yeah.
Ali, I picked up a piece of glass. I pointed it at my mom. And I told her I was gonna kill her.
It's like a day in the life for him, it sounds like.
What's it mean?
That I'm violent to someone I love.
Why?
Why?
Because
That's who I am.
that's who you've been made to be.
Are you okay with that?
No.
No.
So it's not who you are.
That's good.
Why are you not okay with it?
Because you didn't want to do it.
Because it's a
Something
terrible
else made you
fucking
do
thing to
it?
do.
Why?
And my mom doesn't deserve that.
But what you're saying is that you can simultaneously do something that you also believe is wrong.
Well, doesn't you doing it mean more than your intentions?
Why are you ignoring all the things you believe?
This is really good.
I wasn't thinking.
Okay, but that could just be the struggle of all human beings.
True. Sometimes you make decisions without thinking.
How do all human beings threaten to kill their mom?
Yeah.
True. Yours is more extreme. I give you that.
Yeah.
But why?
Keep going back to the why question.
So, like, drugs and certain emotional disorders.
Not just because you're a terrible person. I mean, because it could just be because you're a piece of shit. And your punishment, the sentence you've given yourself is that you, Rue Bennett, are beyond forgiveness.
Yeah.
It allows you to keep doing exactly what you're doing without changing because
You deserve it.
you're beyond forgiveness.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why the world keeps getting worse. People keep doing shit that we deem unforgivable, and in return, they decide there's no reason to change.
Elliot, what have you done that's so terrible?
Good. Ask the questions. Ask him.
A lot.
No. We need examples, sir.
Oh, but for real?
We need a real, concrete example.
You promised.
Ask him for something, Rue. Ask him to tell you something he did.
I just couldn't imagine you, like, doing something terrible.
That's really touched him. Probably means a lot to hear that.
My dad used to beat on my mama. And every night I lay in bed,
Did he kill his dad? Is that where it's going?
but eventually my mama up and left him and took me and my sister with her, and life goes on.
Okay. Plot twist.
But I always said to myself that no matter how bad shit got, I would never, ever be like my dad.
Ah, right.
I got married.
Started hitting his wife.
I was using, and my wife wasn't having it. We were fighting every night. And it got physical.
Yeah.
One night I looked over and I see my two little girls watching. And I thought, here I am.
Oh,
A grown man with two girls, and they just watched me hit their mom in the face.
God damn.
It doesn't get any worse than that.
And that's why they won't speak to him now.
But hey, it took me another 5 years to clean up because for some people, there is no rock bottom. It's bottomless.
Yeah.
Drugs will fundamentally change who you are as a human being
Yeah.
because there's no force stronger on planet Earth than that next fix.
Fix. Wow.
The longer you do drugs,
Some more damage.
the more you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
You'll go further and further until you don't recognize who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
That list of unforgivable things
Just continues to grow and grow.
and gets uglier. You still think I'm a good person?
Yeah.
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 The thought of maybe being a good person is what keeps me trying to be a good person.
Man, that was wow.
Although
Woo.
some people might disagree with you.
Yeah. Like his daughter?
My youngest daughter, for one.
Yeah. Yeah. Still won't forgive him.
I just don't really plan on being here that long.
Wow. Didn't expect her to say that.
And I agree with almost everything you're saying. I just don't plan on being here that long.
I get
It's
it.
heavy. Heavy stuff.
The thing I miss about doing drugs
Numbed out the world.
is the beauty.
The world's just really fucking ugly, you know? I don't even want to witness it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure it's not like the root of all my problems, but I definitely think about it a lot.
It's still a problem for sure.
That's what I was talking about earlier. You gotta believe in the poetry. The value of two people sitting in a diner on Christmas Eve, talking about life, addiction, loss.
While eating pancakes.
I love talking to you
Oh.
because we talk about the real shit.
Yeah. No sugarcoating. To get straight to it.
You said you weren't gonna be here much longer. Okay, then
But then she won't be here.
how do you want your mom and sister to remember you?
Oh man. My poor little sister. Look at her. She doesn't know what to say.
As someone who tried really hard to be someone I couldn't.
Oh, no. Oh, look at this. That's the first time he sort of like actually truly reached out and physically made contact with her. I do too, Ali. I have faith in Rue as well.
Why?
You're gonna be okay, Rue.
I don't know.
You'll be alright.
I just do. Granted, I was a Christian before I became a Muslim, so I've been wrong before.
It's not what you're supposed to say, Martin. I believe in you, Rue. Ave Maria, is that in honor of his youngest daughter? Oh man, that was an incredible episode. That was great. The dialogue was just incredible. The back and forth. Oh man. But I feel like he still didn't answer her question though. Like, what does she do with Jules? Because even if she can't be in a relationship with her, what does she do there? Does she just sort of leave it, cut her off? Can't be friends? Let her go? Dude, does Rue look old in that shot or am I crazy? Is that meant to be showing Rue as an older lady? No. She looks very different there, right? That was insane episode. That was crazy. I think I want to say best episode of the show so far, I think. That was insane. I love the idea of just them sitting down, talking, getting to like look into Rue's brain and sort of just the way things are kind of working in there. And like, obviously we knew Rue was sort of struggling, but I didn't know it was that sort of like, to say she doesn't plan on being here long, even though she has the sister and she has the mum, and it just gave us a lot of insight into how her brain is sort of working at the moment and what's sort of going on. I still think Ali didn't answer the big question though, which is what does she do with Jules? Okay, they shouldn't be in a relationship. Do they just not have a relationship at all? Like they can't be friends or anything? Because I don't know if Rue can just be friends with her. And it's like, she still has that question of what does she do there? Does she just like completely exile Jules out of her life because she can't be around her without being in love? I'm very excited to see, I guess, Jules' perspective. I'm hoping it'll be the same sort of just her talking to maybe her dad or something. It'll sort of go into like her mind, her mindset, how she's sort of been viewing everything, how she's been seeing it. And we'll just get the chance to break it all down. I really enjoyed this episode. I love how they showed us more layers to Ali's character. Showed us he's not as kind of like Mr. Perfect as he sort of has been portrayed to be. Or I guess not really the Mr. Perfect, but kind of he's not, just all-knowing, experienced life guy. He's done some horrible things as well, and I love how patient he's been with Rue. And I agree with Ali. I think Rue will be all right too. I do believe in her. I believe she'll land on her feet and she'll be all right. I'm very excited. I'm not going to waste any time. I kind of want to go back to back and just go straight into Jules' episode. So let's not waste any. Very excited to see Jules' perspective. Oh, here she is.
So where do you want to start?
And she looks shook. Therapist. Jules going to therapy?
Okay, why'd you run away?
Good question. Oh, not Lord. Liability? Classic. Real classic song. One of my all-time favorites. Got Jules and Rue. Rue and Jules and more Rue, more Jules. Oh man, I really hope they give us like Jules' perspective of everything that happened in season 1. That would be so good. They say. Sorry. It's in order of like the season, episode 1 through to 8. No, it's not, never mind. Oh man, I can't wait for this. They're gonna show us Jules' POV, right? I need to know if she ever considered Rue as her girlfriend, as her partner. Or was she like always just a friend to her, you know? Jules, what do you have for me?
Can we not talk about that?
I mean, you kind of got to if it's therapy. Like, you can't just ignore that.
Because it was just like a
Dumb decision.
not well thought out plan, and I was like drunk and reacting to shit.
But how long has she been gone? They're acting like she packed up and moved away forever.
I really don't want to talk about
It's
it.
therapy, Jules. You've got to talk about it. It's the whole point.
What do you want to talk about?
Who put her in therapy, though? Where is she?
I think I want to go off my hormones.
That's a pivot. Why?
I don't know. I've just been like thinking about what's next.
Yeah, that's fair.
Before I ran away, I had gone to the city to visit some old friends, and
Yep, Anna.
we were having this exact conversation.
About conquering femininity, right?
I feel like I've framed my entire womanhood around men.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer interested in men. Like philosophically,
What?
what men want.
Oh, okay.
What men want is so
I was gonna
boring.
say, what is going on? What happened to Shy Guy?
Like my body and my personality and like my soul around what I think men desire.
What's the point, right?
I feel like a fraud.
I wasn't expecting her to go in this direction.
The amount of self-criticism you're experiencing, it's a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I think it's necessary. I hope so.
She keeps smiling about everything.
You're not crazy, Jules.
No, you're not.
You're just a lot harder on yourself than you probably should be.
Yeah,
Acknowledging that's important.
true.
What I'm saying is true. Like, without the self-criticism, I'd be lost.
Oh man, I relate to that line.
Or free. Both can be scary feelings.
Lost or free. You can be free, but lost in the same time.
You really feel like your entire existence, physically and emotionally, is that reactive?
I'm here. You're looking at like a million layers of other people that I've grabbed and clung to.
Yeah, I relate to that as well.
And that's terrifying.
It's like, who are you underneath the person you've made yourself to be to appease others?
I don't want to get into all like the childhood bullshit.
No, let's get into it.
It's exhausting.
I want to know. Obviously, we got a little sneak peek in season 1, but
We were talking about how I feel like my entire life I've been
Tying back to
trying to conquer
episode 7.
femininity.
Okay, you did it.
I feel like femininity conquered me.
It's a good line.
What was that thought?
Most girls, when you first talk to them,
Yep.
automatically analyze and compare themselves to you.
Yeah.
They search for where you fit in their hierarchy,
Yep.
and then they treat you accordingly.
Yep. I know what she means.
Even if they've like mastered the art of hiding it with like smiles and nods and small talk, it's like
You can still tell deep down.
like their eyes wandering over your face, or the quick takes up and down your
the
body.
Yes. When you're walking past.
Your clothes hang off your torso.
Yep. It's true. It's very true, Jules.
Yeah, most girls.
Most girls.
But not Rue.
Don't do this, Jules. Don't make me believe in love again.
What's the first thing that comes to mind?
When you hear Rue. Oh, she's got the sun on her face, like Rue always does when she thinks about Jules. Look at her smile. That's a Rue smile. Oh, look at her.
No girl had ever looked at me the way Rue did.
Oh no. Look at this. So now we're getting to see Jules' perspective. She sees the sun the same way Rue does.
I feel like Rue was the first girl that didn't just look at me.
And judge you.
She actually saw me.
Oh man.
I mean, not to say that in like a cheesy way, because it sounds cheesy, right?
But it's true if it's true.
When I say me, I mean the me that I was talking about earlier.
The real her.
The me that's underneath a million layers of not me.
Yeah. The real her. The real Jules.
It felt good.
Yeah. Bet it did. So?
Kind of reminds me of how my mom would see you.
Ooh, that was a peculiar turn. I wasn't expecting her to go there.
How a mom sees you before you're anything and like
Like
loves
a pure
you just for that.
baby state.
Is that how your mom saw you?
The time we're talking about is before you can remember anything, so.
How would she know?
Is that how you imagine your mom saw you?
Ooh, hard-hitting questions here.
I hope so.
So what's the drama with her mom? Like, what actually happened to her mom?
I take that back. I don't want to talk about my mom.
We can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about.
But I want to hear about the mom, though. What happened there? I mean, I know she took her to the ward thing when she was a kid, but she said her mom got sick or something.
The thought of puberty, like this irreversible, forever femininity would always be this just like
Distant.
it's like elusive, distant thing.
That you can never obtain once it's done.
I think about beautiful things that are also broad and deep.
What do you think of, Jules?
Something like the ocean.
Oh, so is that why Rue said the ocean? Ugh, Rue. Is that why she said the ocean in the previous episode, in her special episode? Because Jules loves the
I
ocean?
want to be as beautiful as the ocean.
Rue. She's so in love. Bless her.
My grandmother used to live by the ocean. And I'd just swim and swim, and it didn't matter like where I was going.
Just as long as you were going.
Sometimes I pray to the ocean.
It's funny because this is like most likely why Rue said the ocean to Ali. Like, this is literally why, because Jules loves the ocean, probably.
At least for me, being trans is spiritual. It's for me. It's mine. It belongs to me. I mean, that's what this has always been about, is like staying alive.
Fair. Ah. Okay, so this is like the other perspective of that night.
I might have lost Drew along the way.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Just that, like, I've called her a bunch of times, and
She's not responding.
she hasn't picked up, and
Texted her a song and she listened to it though.
I think I really fucked up. Without, like, getting melodramatic.
Melodrama, liability. I see what you did there.
I've had a really hard 6 months.
Yeah, it's been rough. Like, even without the Rue stuff, just the Nate stuff alone has been very intense.
A bunch of shit all happened at once, and
And she couldn't really speak to anyone about most of it.
I just freaked out. Like, I panicked, and I felt like if I didn't get out, I was gonna fucking die.
Which is fair. It was intense. I guess the issue is that she didn't speak to Rue about it. She didn't speak to Rue about what was going on.
Like, a little hard for me to talk about right now.
Fair.
Were you thinking about hurting yourself?
There's a difference between
Thinking
thinking
about
about hurting yourself and
it. Doing it.
wanting to hurt yourself, but
Yeah.
I think that gap was closing.
Right. So she had to get out then. She had to get some air. But how long has she been gone for though? Because they're acting like she moved for 6 months. And Rue just hasn't spoken to her since. Has it not been like... It was Halloween.
So I ran.
Now we're at Christmas. Or maybe after Christmas. Before Christmas.
But I left someone like I really loved behind.
Yeah. And now she won't talk to you. Like, you might have messed that up. Really love. But what kind of love is it, Jules? Is it love like a friend or love like a sister? Or love like a bestie?
I don't know why I'm crying. Ugh.
Because it hurts.
Yeah, it does. Jules, it has been a rough few months for her. Literally from like the first party she went to, she had to she had Nate just on her case.
At the same time, though, I'm like really angry at Rue.
Why? Putting all that weight on you?
I feel like
But she didn't do it
her
intentionally.
sobriety is like
Yeah.
completely dependent on how available I am to her.
Which isn't fair on Jules.
Like, she'd ask me to sleep over, and I'd say no for like whatever reason because it was a fucking weekday or something.
Yeah.
And
Be paranoid that she was gonna OD because you weren't available.
I'd feel like this weight. Like this massive weight on my shoulders, and I'd
Yeah.
think like what if she relapsed?
But why didn't you
know?
speak with her about this? Why didn't you have this conversation with her?
What if she relapses because I'm not there?
You should have said this to her. You could have had the conversation.
But I guess it goes both ways. Yes.
Both ways.
I fell completely in love with her.
She was in love with her. What is going on? But is that like in love with her in the same way she was in love with Anna? Or is this like something deeper? Who's this? Oh no. Oh wow. Oh man. That's crazy. She's giving Jules her hormones. Oh my god. Yeah?
Oh God.
I heard that was Zendaya. Like, I feel like she actually that was Zendaya. That oh god was Zendaya for sure. That wasn't acting. That's her mum, right? Yeah?
She's been clean for 9 months.
Oh no. Her mum's an addict.
You can be angry with her, and I understand that, but you can't just dismiss the good.
Oh, that adds so much more context. Oh, so it's like she's been burnt and hurt by addicts before, and now she's got one that she's completely in love with.
I knew this was not just gonna be like some conversation about how well mom is doing.
No.
You can tell her no thank
She's
you.
like Ali's daughters. Oh man,
I was
that
afraid
adds
to talk
so
to Rue
much
about
more
like shit that was
context.
going on with my mom.
Yeah, of course.
That I felt the same way about her.
So she just had that going on and couldn't speak to. Oh man.
Don't you feel the same way about Rue as you do your mom?
I guess I like never thought about it that way before.
Mom. I told you. I have a meeting and then I'll be home.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm fine.
That room is a mess though. Come on, Jules.
Really fine.
Or is that Rue's room? I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, look at the way she's like curling up.
Love you.
Oh man. Her mum's an addict. No wonder.
Easier to talk to people online.
Oh, Shy Guy. Shy Guy's back. Are you really going to NYC for college? Jules, I hope so. Jules, why? Are you going to come with me? Shy Guy, would you like that? Jules, it would be a dream.
Some of the most profound relationships I've ever had have been with people I've never met.
Same?
I should have known I was setting myself up.
Oh, yeah, he's got all the pictures, hasn't he?
Or maybe I did know.
You just wanted to risk it anyway?
Maybe that's like what I'm actually attracted to.
That's kind of crazy if it's true. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe that's like the appeal.
It's like rolling a dice, isn't it? Meeting strangers online.
The fact that like none of it's real. And it's all a fantasy.
Wow. I don't even know what you look like. Shy Guy, what do you imagine? Was this what she was fantasizing? Was Jacob Elordi busy? That's what she wants. She wants to be dominated. Oh, here we go.
I don't have to.
So is this Jules' perspective on Rue being jealous?
I have. Like, better than anyone else. Other than you.
Oh, man. Oh,
Except you could be lying.
true. Look how jealous Rue looks just sitting there.
get along.
So this is the issue. Why would you say that to like...
I fall in love so easily.
Like, does Jules not know Rue's in love with her at this point?
I really do. It's like almost embarrassing.
Okay, that adds more context again.
Half of every relationship is in my head.
Ah, that's a good line, man. So was that actually Jules' dream? At the start of... Oh, so this is what Jules was dreaming about at the start of Rue's episode.
Well, just happy I met you.
Oh, so they were both doing the whole soppy thing.
Me too.
Oh, look at these two. So sweet.
You've been clean for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No! No fucking way!
Yeah. Yeah, they're so cute. They're so cute. But what part of that was in her head,
There were
though?
so many times I wanted to kiss her.
What is going on? So Jules was in love with Rue and wanted to kiss her and be her girlfriend, but Rue didn't see it that way. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. But you didn't. But you didn't. You made a whole big deal
But
about...
I didn't.
Yeah, you made a whole big deal about Rue not kissing you. But...
Get a glass of water.
It's really so awkward. Oh man, you made a whole big deal about Rue not kissing you, but you didn't kiss her yourself.
And when she finally did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should go. I froze.
Yeah.
Because I had never kissed a girl before.
Fair. Fair.
So when it happened,
But then...
the only thought I had was like, don't lose her.
I
was just hoping we could talk about what happened earlier because, like, I know it was really weird and I didn't, like, mean it that way or anything.
I guess sometimes.
Why did you think you would lose her?
Because, like,
She's so sensitive.
possible that Rue loved me as much as I loved her.
What is happening? I feel like we need to redo season 1 from Jules' perspective.
Would you think that would be impossible?
Because no one's ever loved her properly. Shy Guy 118, so when do I finally get to meet you?
I can't tell you how many times we'd just be, like, texting and texting. Like, I'd never tell her this, but I feel like I got to know him better than I knew Rue.
But that would hurt her feelings if you told her, right?
We used to sext forever. It was, like, genuinely the best sex I've ever had.
Her eyes are really nice.
It was just pure fucking imagination.
Yeah, no letdowns, eh?
All day I've been thinking about you,
That's Nate, right? I can hear the voice.
dreaming about you, all the things I want to do to you.
I'm still a bit confused about this. So was Jules falling in love with, like, Rue and Shy Guy at the same time? Is that what was happening?
I wish I could see your face, the colors in your eyes. Would you blush if I told you I loved you?
Love, yeah?
I'm gonna fuck you until you're soaking wet.
Yeah. But did she ever think about Rue this way? Because obviously we know that Rue thought about her this way. In the midst of all this with Shy Guy, did she ever look at Rue and think like, wow, I'd love to sort, did she ever have that thought process about Rue? Or was it always just like friendship with Rue? Such a good picture of them.
Why are there no photos of us?
We're gonna cut to Nate now.
Because whoever I was talking to didn't exist.
Yeah, well, he did exist. It's just, not Ty, not Shy Guy.
Tyler?
Jules, it's okay.
Oh, it's Nate.
Come here.
Was Jacob Elordi like busy though? Like, why isn't it just him?
How could none of it have been real?
I guess in her imagination it wasn't Jacob, or Nate, I should say.
It felt so real.
Yeah.
I wish I never met him. I'm still in love with Tyler, and I don't know when that's
Still?
gonna change.
Still reading through the messages and stuff. That must be such a mind. Like, imagine it turns out to be Nate. It's one thing if it's a catfish, but it's Nate, a literal town scumbag. So this is like from the dream sequence, the start of Rue's episode. So she's more concerned about Rue while she's with Tyler. Is that what they're going for here? So I don't know, is she getting off to the thought of Rue? Like, I don't understand what's happening. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what's Rue got to do with this?
Don't look at my face.
That was Nate.
Rue.
Rue, yeah.
Rue!
So this was Jules' dream then. I thought it was Rue's.
Rue! Guess what? Rue!
Was this what Jules was thinking would happen when they like ran away? Had Rue got on the train? Ooh.
Rue! Maybe it's because of, like, everything with my mom.
Oh.
Really bad nightmare about
So this was Jules's.
being in New York City with Rue.
This was Jules's nightmare. I thought it was Rue's dream.
When I got home,
One
she
day,
was in the bathroom.
the door was locked.
Rue, can you please answer me? Like she had locked it from the inside. Please?
Oh man.
Rue, open the door!
Yeah.
By the time I opened the door,
She'd be gone.
I can't, like, say it out
Oh
loud.
man.
Rue! Come on!
This is like what happened with Rue and Fezco. Like a parallel almost.
Rue! Open the fucking door to me!
This is like an exact parallel of that scene. Oh man, Jules.
Hi, Jules.
Hey.
Oh, that's not what you're supposed to do. You can't just
Wanted to say hi.
ambush her. You can't just do that to her. You've got to get her to agree first. She said no. She said she didn't want to see her. This poor dad, he seems like a sweetheart as well.
How could you just, like, fucking ambush me like
Yeah, that was a bit crazy.
Like, why didn't we talk about this?
Yeah.
Because I knew that you wouldn't give her a chance.
Not your choice to make though, is it?
Yeah, there's a reason. I can't handle this right now.
I wouldn't have done this if I didn't think you could handle it.
It's not your choice to make though, man.
She wants to apologize.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
This is crazy to think she was
She wants my forgiveness?
dealing with this while she was dealing with Rue.
My forgiveness?
Oh, and the poor mum's listening.
I don't care.
Yeah, you do.
I swear to God that I don't fucking care.
She's gonna get up and leave, isn't she? She's not gonna want to stay. Oh man, this is rough. To know she was dealing with this while she had Rue going on.
Then just go downstairs and let her apologize.
This is rough.
Even if it's not real.
This is rough from Jules' dad, man. He was like the perfect parent. Now he's like gone down in the parent rankings.
Fine.
I mean, the rankings aren't exactly very competitive, like, but still, he's gone down. He's gone down. And she's gone, hasn't she? Of course she has. Of course she has. She heard that and realized she was causing them more pain.
Jules.
Tastes like fake. Well done, genius. Mastermind plan didn't go quite to plan.
On Halloween.
Oh man, what happened?
How long was she missing for?
Is she dead?
And you found bottles in the room?
Is her mum dead?
How long does the hospital want to keep her?
I mean, that's still not, huge improvement, but...
Jules.
That's rude.
Oh, so that's why she was in such a, I don't want to say a mood, but that's why she was in such a state at Halloween.
You're 17, you cannot live alone.
Where does she even get this apartment?
I can't go back to East
Oh,
Island.
man. There's one bad thing after another.
You're coming home. I'm not leaving here without you.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Jules, I'm begging.
Oh, Jules, man. My heart's aching for you. It's been a rough few months. Gotta go home, face the music. Oh, she got the picture of Rue. Oh, man.
Sorry if that was a lot.
Oh.
I know this is our first session, and I know you didn't want to come, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I hope you are too.
Yeah, I'm glad she did.
Okay? So just be patient with yourself and have a wonderful new year.
So this is New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, this is Christmas. So this is like...
I'm Jewish.
Oh, sorry.
Hanukkah. Is this the...
Rue?
Oh, I was about to say, is this her mum?
Hi.
Oh. And this is the outfit she had on with Ali. Did he drop her off at Jules' place?
Yeah.
He definitely didn't drop her off at Jules' place.
I was just riding my bike to go meet Ali, and I passed your house.
This is before she met Ali.
I just...
Oh, look at
Your
her
dad
eyes.
let me in.
Look at her eyes looking at her.
He's really mad at me.
Huh.
I'm grounded. I really missed you.
Oh, Jules. Missed you too?
Missed you too.
And I'm really sorry about, everything that happened at the train station and
Yeah.
leaving and stuff.
At least they're gonna address it. Maybe they could just get to the root of their problems.
Fuck, I don't know why I'm crying.
She's crying as well.
Really emotional during the holidays. That's all.
Oh, she's crying as well, Rue.
It's okay.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Jules.
No. Oh. I thought they were gonna talk it out. Oh, she can tell it's different, right? It'll never be what it was. The innocence of how they were before the train thing. Christmas Eve, she's crying in her bedroom, all alone. We don't even know where her mum is. Is she even alive? Written by... Oh, okay. So this episode was written by Sam and Hunter. That's the first time I've seen written by Sam and... It makes sense that Hunter wrote it because a lot of it seems sort of deeply rooted in, obviously, the trans experience, which obviously Sam can't write from the perspective of. It makes sense to get Hunter to speak about that. I'm not gonna lie. I might owe Jules an apology. It makes sense. She falls in love easy. Her mum was an addict. She had all that stuff going on. She was overwhelmed. She had to cut and break. She didn't realize what she was doing. It seems like she didn't realize Rue was in love with her. And so that's why she was acting the way she was acting, because she was thinking, I'm just gonna toe the line here, but I'm not actually hurting the feelings of someone that's in love with me. She said she was in love with Rue. I am a bit still confused about the whole timeline of, was she in love with Rue and Shy Guy and Anna all at the same time? But she said she falls in love easy, so maybe it does all make sense. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The thing with her mum adds so much more context to the way she behaved in season 1. And also the fact that, again, we got another reminder that we saw that season entirely from Rue's perspective. It didn't really consider Jules' perspective. The whole sun thing, I noticed throughout season 1, they'd constantly put the sunlight on Jules whenever Rue was looking at her. And we saw, Jules was clearly seeing the same sun whenever Rue was looking at her. Man, those are 2 great episodes. I wonder if that sort of set the pace for season 2. I'm excited to sort of get into it and see, you know, where we go. I hope Jules carries on having these therapy sessions. Obviously, I'm assuming, you know, we can't get a full episode dedicated to a therapy session again, but this added so much more insight into each character. But yes, I'm gonna leave the video here. I enjoyed that. 2 episodes in one. That was a lot of fun. I feel like I've got a lot more sort of insight into both the characters, especially Jules. I think that episode might be a contender for my favorite episode of the whole show. I said that about Rue's one, but this feels like an episode of Euphoria, just kind of from Jules's perspective. Obviously minus the other characters, but I'm going to leave the episode here. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what your favorite scene in both of these episodes was. In Jules's, it has to be that montage where Jules says like, I fell completely in love with her, and it just cuts to like Rue and Jules, and it's got the Rosalia and Billy song playing. That was just a beautiful montage. In Rue's episode, it was them going back and forth over whether or not you can say things like, you know, God had a plan for me, that's why he didn't pass away. I thought that was an incredible scene. I loved the back and forth. I'm going to leave this video here. I will see everyone in the next one. In the meantime, you take care of yourself.